What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a few days, probably about a week. Yeah, it's been a wild one. We've kept up with the betting. It's gone, ups and downs. I don't want to say it's been great. Last few days have been, but I don't know. I don't necessarily believe in a jinx, right? Things are going to be what they're going to be. So, a couple lessons learned over the week. We had one major downfall. It was about a week ago. Man, oh man. Yeah, I think it was the Spurs OKC game. And, oh man, yeah, my gut was going one way, went the other, and definitely overbet. And it just did not go well. I want to say the play was on OKC. And it's funny because, like I said, I subscribe to a couple of things. Can't say I just follow them to a T. But yeah, I had mixed feelings listening to different things, jumped on OKC, and they got destroyed. So, lesson learned though. A couple things from that I realized was I watched it. We were out to dinner. The game was on. I was eyeing it. But at the end of the day, it definitely hit the bankroll. But I wasn't chasing. I wasn't thinking, where can I go back and make some of that up? It was what it was, which to me was a big lesson learned. Showed some progression. Before, it's like, where can I make that up real quick? And again, it's like someone handing you a shovel, right? So anyhow, since then, we have continued to kind of limit some things down, but we have also made some adjustments. So from that day on, we gradually were increasing the bankroll. Bets were hitting. We had some 8-2 days, 8-1 days. I think we had a 6-0 day. And these are all plays, again, watching, I think it's like Doc Sports, Stump the Spread, Wager Talk. What's that other cat? Pick Dogs. And kind of weighing some of that out. And then, like I said, I have this other thing. Like CBS Sports Analytics. I don't know, it's like $9 a month. It's hit and miss. I've before doing all this other stuff, I had days I strictly played those bets. It worked out good. Had those days where I picked some of those bets. It didn't work out good. But these are all tools I'm using to weigh out. One big change. So I've got about 15 or 16 days left on the 40-day package from Steve Merrill. I ran through some of those numbers. All in all, it's in the positive. I don't know if I would say with the $199 I paid for my bet. Again, that's my betting. Like I said, some folks, the amounts are betting, probably make that up in one bet. We've definitely paid for it. We're a little in the green, so I can't complain there. We also picked up Stump the Spread, their premium package, just for MLB. Did like a 1-month package, I think it was. So far, it's been cool. This is only day 3 of it. First day, I think we went 2-0. Was it 2-0 or 3-0? Second day, we went, I think it was 1-2 or 2-3. We'll see what today brings. Today, there's actually quite a few plays that Steve threw out, quite a few plays from Stump the Spread. So what I'm doing is kind of playing those on DraftKings. And then my other bets have been through Robinhood. I did start Kalshi account, whatever that is. It wasn't bad. Opened it with like $50. Put 2 or 3 plays in. They all hit. I was up to like 130. Today we've got some plays in on that. One thing that's been interesting, so aside from just, again, minimizing some of the bets, which there's still quite a few out, especially following, some of these packages, I've got to see how they weigh out. I'm not a huge parlay person. The first ones I played were on, I think it was FanDuels, and they were like preset ones. I think I mentioned that in a video. A few of them hit, which was cool. $10, make 40. Again, they're not massive bets, right? So Robinhood and, DraftKings, you can build combos. So the last 3 or 4 days, the Yankees-Dodgers, Yankees-Dodgers-Rays, Yankees-Dodgers-Rays, I think, was it the Brewers? One other team, man, out of like 4 or 5 of those, sticking with those teams, they've hit. all, I think, but one or two. Now, granted, they're not massive. I see some of the folks on there playing some pretty wild. I mean, yeah, I get it. Try to throw 300 in to make $2,000 or whatever. But yeah, I'm not quite there yet. I probably will do a kind of flyer of the day play. I know today I've got a few parlays, 2-3 teams, mostly within. Sorry, stuff going on out there. The Rangers, Rays, Dodgers, Yankees. I think maybe Milwaukee in one, but stuff with those teams. And I think I threw one together that's 4 or 5 teams. A little higher, kind of the flyer of the day. I think it was like $127. If it hits, it's like $1,000. We'll see. That's kind of, now that my bankrolls have gotten up on the 2 accounts, kind of been doing like a flyer of the day. Took one yesterday. It was a play I was already in for about half a unit. It was stump the spread. It was a kind of a bankroll deal they were trying to do. Maybe they're still doing it, but it was day 2 of turning like $100 or whatever it was into like $10,000 of progressive plays. It was on the Marlins. Anybody watch that game? It didn't hit, which it's hard to be upset about because they were pretty much down the whole game. So them having one would have, I mean, it would have been great, but it just, to me, it was kind of like not expected. But it, again, progression on my end is I took that play as kind of a flyer, not like, oh man, it didn't hit, I got to go make that money back up somewhere. So definitely learning, growing as a, little sports betting person here. So anyways, with that, guys, hope your plays go well today. Let me know who you got today. Game 7, the Spurs OKC. I got a play from one of my packages. My gut was the other way. So we'll see how that goes. Myself, I think if the refs don't get too involved, I think the Spurs get it. If the refs allow OKC to, flop and get extra shots at the line for that, then OKC is going to probably be hard to beat. That's just my 2 cents. But with that, guys, I hope your plays go good. Chicago's going right now. We put a minimal bet, probably about 1/4 of a unit on the White Sox and the under. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, we'll be out and about today, so really just be keeping an eye on things and see how they go. And hopefully our bankroll will continue to grow little by little. I hope yours does the same. Hope you guys have a great day. Yeah, we got other stuff, but I got to run, so we'll get into it later. Have a good day, everybody. I hope your plays go well, and we'll catch you on the next one.